Alright folks, we're about to bust some common myths about dogs. First up, let's talk about that slobbery kiss you get from pups. Dogs lick you for many reasons. It might be to get a whiff of your food, or cause they like the salty oils on your skin, or maybe just to show some good old doggo love. It's kinda like their way of saying, hey, you're family, so I'ma shower you with all that salivating love I can. Now onto the popular belief that 1 human year is equal to 7 dog years. It sounds easy for sure, but it's really not that simple. Dogs don't exactly age at a consistent rate throughout their lives. Small breeds tend to live a little longer, but they also mature faster than larger breeds. You see, the first year of a dog's life is roughly equal to 15 human years, and then it slows down. So it's not a one-size-fits-all formula you can apply to every individual dog. Now about the idea that a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. Yeah, well, that's obviously a bit of a stretch. While dogs do have a different set of bacteria in their mouths, the idea that it's somehow cleaner than ours is more myth than fact. Both humans and dogs carry a number of bacteria in their mouths, which is why comparing oral hygiene totally misses the whole point of just how complex oral health in mammals can be. Now let's dig into another common myth you may have heard. A wet nose means your dog is healthy. Yeah, well, that's not true. You see, some dogs have naturally dry noses, but that doesn't mean they're sick. Just like that, many dogs have cold, wet noses, a result of all the mucus and saliva from all that licking. So don't go playing vet with your dog based on this myth alone. Now let's tackle the big tail-wagging dilemma. Sure, a wagging tail might mean your pup is happy, but it could also indicate a whole different range of moods. If your dog's wagging motion is slow and low, it means they're feeling a little unsure or scared. If it's high and fast, they may be feeling a little aggressive or excited. But that's not it. Even the direction matters. A rightward motion means they're in their comfort zone, while a leftward wagging motion means they're a bit uneasy. In short, dog tails have a language of their own, so you might want to read the room the next time that tail comes alive. Okay, we know you love your furry buddy, but let's be honest, your dog is no Gordon Ramsay. Dogs actually don't have many taste buds. But that said, did you know that a dog's sense of smell is so strong, they can identify their food just by smelling it? That's right, their noses are their taste buds. This is why your little puppy might enjoy eating foods that are more strong-scented. In fact, the stronger the scent, the more appealing the food. Another fun fact is dogs only have a fraction of humans' tasting abilities, but their sense of smell is 1,000 times stronger than ours. Pretty cool, right? Now onto the big question. Why do dogs love to eat grass? Dogs usually munch on grass when they're sick, but they also do it when they're bored or anxious. Most dogs don't hurl after a grassy snack, but if they're chowing down like there's no tomorrow, you might want to see a vet. Remember, not all human foods make the cut for dog friendly. Foods like chocolate, grapes, macadamia nuts, raisins, and onions are a big no-no, so you might want to keep an eye out. Now, it's no secret that dogs love to lick. They lick us, themselves, and basically everything in sight that they like. But you might want to draw the line at licking their own wounds. For ages, people believed that a dog's saliva had healing powers, so it would be okay to let them lick away at their wounds. Well, don't. Saliva may have some healing properties, such as licking away the bacteria. The downsides are much more serious. Excessive licking at their wounds may lead to infections, hot sores, or even accidental self-mutilation. Now that should be enough to scare you. So, well, yeah. The next time you see your pup licking away at their wounds, try to distract them by tossing them a toy or a bone. Moving on, let's talk about another common doggy dig, humping. Sometimes it's cause your pup is feeling a bit too dominant or overexcited and not sure how to express it. But what about the leg lifting myth? Is that just male dogs? Well, no. She-dogs can pee like that too. Whether it's marking territory or letting the boys know what's up during heat, leg lifting is not exclusive to boys. And talking about gender roles, you might have heard it's good for females to have at least one litter before they are spayed. This is a complete myth. A female dog's happiness is not linked to how many puppies she has, or if she even has any puppies at all. There are absolutely no health benefits to a dog having puppies or not before she's spayed. Unlike humans, dogs don't really feel sad if they don't have kids, because they don't feel motherhood like we do. So don't worry about your little girl having kids before getting her neutered. Now, we all know how much dogs love bones, but real bones can be a hazard. Bone fragments can lead to serious issues like choking, intestinal blockages, or punctures. Instead, go for safer alternatives like nylon toys or rubber Kongs. Plus, steering clear of real bones can also save your belongings, your shoes, furniture, and anything else your dog might use as a makeshift. Trust me, it's a win-win. Your dog gets to indulge their natural chewing instincts while you get to keep all your things. I still remember when my dog tore my favorite shoes to shreds. Oh, but I didn't have the heart to tell him off, so I just invested in a rubber bone. And you should too. Now, here's another common malpractice: shaving your dog in summer. Surprisingly, it's not a great idea. Shaving removes their natural protection against sunburn and bugs. You see, a dog's skin can be really sensitive to sunlight, so they might lose their body's ability to regulate internal temperature, potentially leading to overheating. So yeah, before you give your pup a new buzz cut, make sure to get your vet on board. Moving on, let's shed some much needed light on the age-old myth that dogs are colorblind. Is that really true? Well, not really. Dogs do see colors, they just don't see them like we do. For them, red is kind of dark. Yellow, orange, and green all blend into a yellowish mix, but blue stands out. So when you're picking toys for them, go for the blue ones for extra visibility. Trust me, your pup will love you for it. Okay, now it's time to forget about the whole "you need to be the pack leader" idea. Science says dogs are more like family members than competitive wolves. So it's cool if your pup walks ahead or snuggles on the couch. It's about what you want and not a power struggle. Your dog is your fur baby at the end of the day, so it's all about keeping the relationship as wholesome as possible. There's another common myth that playing tug with your dog can turn them into a bossy, dominant force. But that's far from the truth. In reality, tug of war is a fantastic way to build a stronger bond with your pet. When you engage in a friendly game of tug, you're not just having fun, you're also helping your dog work out. It's also a great opportunity for them to learn simple commands like drop it or come here. Now let's talk about the fetch fantasy. This may come as a shock, but not all dogs are fetch fanatics. If your doggo isn't into it, no worries. Find other activities they love and enjoy. It'll only build your bond and help you know and understand them better. And here's a shocker: a tired dog isn't always a good dog. Too much physical exertion might lead to canine meltdowns. Mix it up with some mental exercises, like puzzle toys, for a balanced and healthy regimen for your little pup. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about knowing your puppy better, so you can care for them and love them as they deserve. So be careful and don't slip into the traps of these common dog myths. And before you paw your way out of this one, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss out.